One of the things that we see, unfortunately, very often in the rabbinate is family feuds. Brothers, sisters, fathers, mothers, children fighting with one another, usually about money, to the extent that they don't speak about one another. They become total enemies. They will not even attend one another's funerals. And this is always a problem when it comes to leadership. When you put one sibling in a leadership position, there's always the fear and the possibility that the other sibling will become resentful. And yet, we see in this week's Parsha, Parshat Shmot, the beginning of the book of Exodus, something which is quite incredible and actually quite unprecedented. 3 siblings who work together so well, and each has a particular role, and they play that role without overstepping one another's roles. And these are the children of Amram and Yocheved, Aaron, Miriam, and Moshe. Moshe, as we know, comes to become the Rabban Shel Yisrael. He is the teacher, the rabbi of the Jewish people, the prophet. Aaron is the Kohen. He's the high priest. He is the religious leader of the Jewish people. And then there's Miriam. Miriam is the pillar of kindness. Miriam is also a prophetess. Miriam is the one who maintains the balance and the strength of the Jewish people as they're going through their exile in Egypt. But we see that even so they work together so well, Moshe was very concerned that it wouldn't work. When he had to flee Egypt and he came to live in Midian, and there he was a shepherd for his father-in-law Yitro, once he spotted something very unusual. It was a bush that was burning but not consumed. And he realized that there was something strange here. And God called to him and said, Moshe, and appointed him a prophet and a deliverer to take the Jewish people out of Egypt. But Moshe did not want to go. He came up with every possible excuse why he shouldn't go as the emissary of God. I can't speak well, they're not going to listen to me, they're not going to believe me, they're going to deny that you sent me. And according to our sages, this was a 7-day conversation, back and forwards between God and Moshe. But what was the main issue? And Rashi tells us the major issue was Moshe was worried about his older brother Aaron. Why are you appointing me? I'm the younger brother. I'm the younger sibling. That's going to be crushing for Aaron. How's he going to take that? Moshe was so worried that this was going to destroy his family. Until eventually, Hashem says to him, it's not true. You'll see. You're going to go back to Egypt. Aaron will come out to greet you, b'samach b'libo. He will have a sense of pleasure and happiness in his heart. Not a sense of resentment that his brother is greater than him, but a sense of love and appreciation. Wow, look at my brother. Look at what he's achieved. And that's the attitude that we learn from Aaron. So often we see other people who have success. We're so resentful of that success. Why do they have that success? I should have it. And this creates a negative eye and a negative way of viewing that person. But Aaron is not like that. He realizes he has his own strength. And yes, he becomes a Kohen Gadol. But he has a brother who has different strengths and different abilities. And God has appointed him as the deliverer and the one who's going to take the Jewish people out. And he can live with that. And in fact, he's happy with that. And the two of them work together as a team. If that's the way that we view one another, if that's the way that we view our siblings and our family members as people who achieve, and we're proud of our achievements, then we can avoid these terrible family feuds that break apart families and ultimately the nation. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.